Hello all. Good morning. So yeah, we skipped some of the part of what's new in Business Central 2022 release wave 2, and I'll be doing it whenever I get some time. So let's talk about the easiest thing, which is country and regional expansion, where Microsoft makes sure that with every release there are new countries being added into the product, so that the Business Central is available in more and more countries. That's the area of the update where in every release you'll see that new countries get added. So before we get into that, let's check what other updates has been done on this area, which is country and region. The first one is check the GL journal balance by correction for a specific country. So in the base application, there is a check engine and posting line, which is available in most of the localization. But with this update, with the 2022 release wave 2, the general patch page of Chess version, you now switch allow hybrid document field, and then it has certain fields which are specific to that region. Then the next one, which is configurable and redesign interstate solutions. The new interstate solution feature covers all supported countries and regions with a configurable reporting method. Now, I don't know which regions are those, but if it applies to your region, then that update is available. It seems that there is a new interstate solution that provides document with different statuses, showing the history of any period already reported. Interstate works for both sales and purchase document, and it only includes item of type inventory and the fixed assets. Many existing capabilities are improved in this release with reporting, and reporting is configurable without hard coding of file exports of the data exchange framework. So if your region or your customer region uses interstate solution, then there's an enhancement with 2022 release wave 2. Specify a default bank account by currency, again for a specific region. As far as I know, the default bank account is allowed in most of the region already, but it's with currency, which I don't think is a part of the standard Microsoft Business Central offering, but it is applicable to this region. So be aligning the existing CZ capabilities for filling the company's bank account into sales and service document with the capability into base application, which uses the bank account that is set up in the relevant currency with the field use default currency selected. So now, based on that regional requirement, they have added this in the product for that region. Word layout email template for these CZ documents, which is confusing because it was already available in other Business Central regions that you can use the word layout as email templates. But Chess version of Business Central have updated with a word layout for email body of documents such as quote, order confirmation, invoice, credit note, sales advance invoice. Okay, so maybe in these areas which are specific to this region, Microsoft extended the word layout because for sales order, invoice, credit memo, purchase order, and reminder, there is already a word layout that is available even in other countries. 1096 form IRS 1096, which is again for the United States of North America. They had been updated, and from 1096 is now part of Business Central North American or United States localization. Okay. Accessibility declaration for Italy available. So this again around Italy, that region, where there was a need of a feature which is now part of the Business Central. And last but not least is service declaration for Belgium and interstate for Italy and France is now part of Business Central. So you can surely read about it if you have customers in that region or if you use Business Central in that region. Now coming back to the last part of it, which is the expansion. I've summarized it here. These are the countries which has now able to create a Business Central SaaS environment or tenant in these regions, which are Albania, Jordan, Mongolia, Georgia, Kuwait, Montenegro, Israel, Monaco, North Macedonia, Oman, and Pakistan. These countries can now have Business Central in their local region. They can set up Business Central SaaS environments. The beauty is that all these regional expansion, as if you notice in the recent releases from Microsoft, are not being done by Microsoft, but they are partner-led customization. So all these localizations are whatever the local nuances of these different regions are not released by Microsoft, but are supported by Microsoft while being developed by a local regional partner. So it's a great way of expanding the product because the way I think about it is it reduces the Microsoft footprint in those local regions, where Microsoft now can only focus on the core product, whereas the local regulatory changes and nuances will be managed by partners with the help of Microsoft for sure. So if there is a need of an event in a base Microsoft object to achieve something on a region which is developed by a partner, Microsoft will support the partner for that. But at the same time, Microsoft don't have to spend all the time and energy in building all these local regions and countries, local features, which may be around their taxes, their laws, which are, the local partner will be more experienced in those regions. And that also gives Microsoft some time to think about the product and enhancing the product rather than spending time and energy into building these local, local expansion or local features for these different countries. That's all for today. In the next video, we'll talk about something new or something interesting that we found out. And let me know your views into the comments into this article, to this video. If you like the video, do share it. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. My name is Saurav Ghani, signing off, and see you in the next video.